It was like waking up in a cancer ward. No one ambitious to get on with the day. No one with obligations, no plans, nothing to hope for, no dreams for the daylight. Picture is worth 1,000 words, but 1,000 words can compose a letter. Throughout this video, there will be images, as well as excerpts of letters to convey the emotions of war. Everybody needs someone beside them, shining like a lighthouse from the sea. Never let me be your shelter, never leave you all alone. I can be the one you call when you're low. Brother, let me be your fortress when the night winds are driving home. Be the one to light the way, bring you home. Face down in the desert now, there's a cage locked around my heart. Tim, how does one respond to such a letter as that? July was always a hot month, sweaty kids running through the streets with sparklers, but where are they now, tell me? With you, I fear. Some of them still shrilly laughing. Crazy patriots. I suppose if we gain anything from this unsought experience, it will be an appreciation for honesty, frankness on the part of our politicians, our friends, our loves, ourselves. No more liars in public places, and the bed and the bar are, in their way, as public as the floor of Congress. For honesty has become something wholly other than childhood innocence or adult aspiration. Rather, because there is no time, no cause, or no reason for anything but truth, honesty has become fundamental to life itself. You must be honest or be silent. And especially for you living in your terrible private world mercilessly made public to death, I try to be honest. I'm in Vietnam, but I'm not in combat, and I'm sometimes conscious enough to be grateful for that. Having sought the answer to why we are both here and finding none, I now ask why you are out there doing the battling and not with me. Again, no answer. Would I willingly risk those few moments again at Fort Lewis when 2 decisions were made that fated 2 lives? Would I risk the chance to persuade you to enlist for an extra year to avoid the infantry for the possibility that you might have persuaded me not to? And would I now be there beside you or instead of you? The whole thought of wishing for the chance over and over again is absurd in the actual act. As far into this we must go to find meaning? Here, I want desperately to help you. To give you a ticket to a plane I know in Norway. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing, I can do but encourage you to be honest as you have been. But here I am in Long Bin, this sprawling tarred, barbed wire sanctuary for well-bred, brass and well-connected lifers. What they are doing to win or end the war, I don't know. As for my own contribution to military history, I spent the first month in Asia as a legal clerk helping the army to chastise its pot smokers and non-conforming, often futilely proud black soldiers. At night, I spend time on guard or waiting on standby alert. There's no reality to it. Long Bin is not the war. It's not really part of Vietnam, not with all the cement and Pepsi-Cola and RCA and television sets. One night last week, I watched a spectacular firefight, gunships sending down red sheets of metal. Then there was a long silence, a gap of blackness before the sound of the gunships reached me. Just a buzz. I imagined you out there. I'm only an observer, Tim, audience to a tragic 4th of July celebration. Eric.
Know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel you're yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride, and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your arms into the sky.
We are here to celebrate the life of my father, who gave his life protecting our freedoms. Thanks, Dad. I really appreciate all that you've done, and now let me share this poem with you that has helped me get through this difficult time. I hope that it helps you make it through as well. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
They brought me home. They folded up a flag and told my mom and dad, we're proud of your son. And I'm proud to be on this peaceful piece of property. I'm on sacred ground and I'm in the best of company. I'm thankful for those, thankful for the things I've done. I can rest in peace. I'm one of the chosen ones. I made it to Arlington. I remember Daddy brought me here when I was 8. We searched all day to find out where my granddad lay. And when we finally found that cross, he said, son, this is what it costs to keep us free. Now here I am 1,000 stones away from him. He recognized.
My dearest son, I miss you. As a mother, I have wanted nothing but the best for you, and I have worked my hardest your entire life to ensure your safety. I now feel helpless while you are at war. We are across the ocean in a place that your father and I know nothing about, and we are so afraid for you. We can no longer protect you. You are the property of the government, and all we can do is write you letters and send you our constant prayers. I can no longer protect the little boy you once were, and because of this, each day is a battle. I hope and I pray each and every day for your safe return. It breaks my heart to not be able to see your face or hear your voice, but I know that you are doing an honorable duty. Well done, my son. On another note, Monica had the baby last week. I'm so sorry that you missed his birth. I told him that his daddy was off fighting to protect him, and that you love him very much. I think he understood. He gave me an attempt at a gummy smile. He is precious and resembles you in the eyes. It amazes me that incredible lives can be brought into this world just as quickly as they can be removed. I am astonishingly proud of you for defending our country and putting yourself at risk in order to ensure that I do not have to fear for my life. Thank you, son. I love and appreciate you more than you will ever know. You are a talented, intelligent, and compassionate young man. Please be safe, and know that I love you. I'm going to visit Monica and the baby this afternoon, so I am sorry this letter is so short. But I figured that any news from home would be greatly appreciated, no matter the length. I will send you pictures of the baby as soon as I can. I know that this war is taxing and probably gruesome where you are, but in your times of darkness, Think of the beautiful life that you contributed to bringing into this world, and smile. I love you, son. Forever and always, Mom. The Ministry of Defense requests that civilians do not comply with the orders of the Army or police on nightly patrols unless they are accompanied by coalition forces working in that area.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that meant something that I left behind. When I leave this world,
It has been 4 years today. How does it feel 4 years later? For the 3,000 victims in America, more than 100,000 have died in Iraq. Tens of thousands of others are being detained for interrogation and torture. Our homes have been raided, our cities are constantly being bombed, and Iraq has fallen back decades. And for several years to come, we will suffer under the influence of the extremism we didn't know prior to the war.
I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here.
Dear John, I'm writing this late at night after a long think by myself. I'm trying to stay warm by the fire, but the winter wind is wailing and our electricity is being rationed in an attempt to save fuel. I'm not sure how much longer I will have light. During my think, I thought over the first days of our relationship and the way you lit up when I walked in a room. I miss you, John. I miss our long summer nights by the lake and the way we would hold each other, promising to never let go. You were my first kiss, my first love, my first everything. The war tore us apart, and I will always hate it and its causes for that. Had the war not happened, had you not been placed in the army, we could have married, and I could be home with our first child. We never would have had to be apart. For quite a while after you left, I was trying to convince myself we had a real love affair. Now, after a couple of months away from you, I know that I am still very fond of you. I'm afraid it is going to hurt you, but I'm sure it won't harm you permanently. I'm sorry, but I can't go on like this, John. I love you, but I want a life. This war is killing me. You know, I'm not really bad, and I don't mean to do wrong, and now I realize it was my fault in the beginning that you cared for me, and I regret it from the bottom of my heart. But I do, and I always will love you. I'm just not in love with you, and that's the truth, and I can't get away from it. I love you, John, but after so long apart, my heart is broken and can no longer be in love. I cannot keep hurting you. Now I only have the courage because I'm far away. Best wishes, John, your friend, Aggie.